Welcome everyone to our tutorial on the Appstam Advanced Graphics extension. My name is Karina and today I'd like to show you two examples of how you can use the Appstam Advanced Graphics extension to visualize your data. This extension leverages the graphical capabilities of R and ggplot2 to expand the visualizations in the SAP Predictive Analytics. In order to apply the extension, we import the SPAR file. Then we will find the extension under Algorithms and R Extensions. And we connect an instance of our extension to our initial data set. For our two examples, we work with a data set of active customers from a state-owned telecommunication company. The goal is to predict whether a customer will churn and discontinue the service of the provider. The predictors are contractual details, like whether a customer takes part in an international plan, and customer behavior, like the number of calls per day or total daily minutes. As a first example, we create a scatter plot. This allows us to get an overview for our customers. We will plot the total daily minutes against the night minutes. So we go to the Configure Settings tab, and as a graphic type, we choose point. As an X variable, we choose total day minutes. And as a Y variable, we choose total night minutes. In addition, we would like to separate our data according to whether a customer churns or not. So we color our data by the variable churn. And we add a trend line to compare the correlation between the variables. To add more information to our plot, we include horizontal faceting. We form subgroups of customers according to their area code. Now we are ready to run the component. This might take a few seconds. As output, we get the initial data set so that we can continue our component workflow after the graphical analysis. The model summary provides us with details of how the ggplot package created the plot. And under Custom Chart, we see our scatter plot for 3 different area codes. We see that customers who make longer calls are more likely to churn. This is depicted by the customers in blue. Our first impression is that there's not so much correlation between the two variables, but this changes for customers in area 510 on the right. Here we see a higher correlation of the two variables for customers who churn. For our second example, we go back to the designer and we add an additional component directly after the first one. Now we are going to compare the distribution of the total daily minutes of a customer in relation to his churning behavior and whether he takes part in an international plan. Again, we need to configure the component. Under graphic type, we choose density and the X variable, total day minutes. In order to differentiate between customers who churn and customers who don't, we again color the distribution according to the variable churn. Furthermore, we compare the two densities by vertically faceting the data set into customers who take part in an international plan and customers who don't. Then we run the component. Under Custom Chart, we will see the distributions. If we look at our density plot, we can compare the distributions for churning behavior, and we see that customers who make more calls are also more likely to churn. But if we take into account whether the customer takes part in an international plan, it seems that this relationship is not as strong anymore. So offering an international plan to high-value customers might provide an incentive for them to continue their contract. A subsequent prediction model should definitely include the attributes total day minutes and international plan. If we go back to the designer and to the Configure Settings tab again, we can also save the plot. As a saving location, we can choose Desktop. Make sure to use either double backslash or simple forward slash. As a file format, we can select PNG, and as a file name, we can call our plot Example1. And as a title, we can put Appstam extension. Now if we run our component and we go back to the desktop, we will see our final plot. You can find additional information on the Appstam Advanced Graphics extension in the description below. Thank you for watching.